So yesterday we were looking at a coordinate plane, and we learned that this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. It goes around in a letter C. We also learned that you can identify starting on the X value and then going to the Y value, or X-axis versus the Y-axis, which are their ordered pairs. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to identify things when they are just kind of located there all over. So our first job is it says example number 1, or example A, says to tell what is the ordered pair of letter A, of point A. So it wants to know what is the ordered pair of point A. B, example B, is going to ask what is the ordered pair of B, and so on. So let's go ahead and look at the ordered pairs. So our first job is to remember that we are going to go on the X to the X-axis first, then we are going to go to the Y. Now, it's really important to start at 0, 0 at the origin, and you just drag your pencil over and count the boxes. So we jump 1, 2, 3 points to the right, which is positive 3. So we go positive 3, and then we're going to go up 1, 2, 3. So point A is located at 3, 3. Notice I didn't make any lines. I didn't draw a line up and draw a line over. I didn't do that. I only put one little dot at point A, or looked at the little dot that's at point A and called it 3, 3. So the ordered pair is the X-axis first, followed by the Y-axis, which is 3, 3. That is the address for that dot. Okay, so the next one, it wants to know what is the ordered pair for point B. Okay, so it wants to know what is the address for point B. So our job again is going to be to start at 0, 0. We're going to go over until we can run into point B. So we're going to go over on the X first because X comes in the alphabet before Y. Also, you want to walk places before you start to climb. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So negative, we're negative 3, and then we're down 1, 2. So this one is negative 3, negative 2. So point B is at negative 3, negative 2. Okay, so example number, or letter C, wants to know what is point D. So what is the ordered pair for point D? So again, we're going to start at 0, 0. And I see D is down here in quadrant 4. So I'm going to go over on the X-axis. I'm going to count very carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, comma, negative 4 is my address. So 5, negative 4. All right, it is your turn now for a try it. And I want to know in your try it today, what is the ordered pair for point C and the ordered pair for point E. Okay, so go ahead, hit pause right now so you don't hear me finding these points, and then when you're ready, hit play. So I'm going to start at 0, 0, and I am going to go over on the x, 1, 2, and then up 1, 2, 3. So -2, +3. -2, +3. Point E, again, it started at 0, 0, and I'm going to go over -1, -2, -3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So -7, and down 1, 2, 3, 4, -4. -7, -4. That is the ordered pair. All right, pretty good. How did you do on that? All right, so now what we're going to do is now you are going to learn how to plot the point. So it will give you, so it was try it number 1, try it number 2. So we're on example D. Example D wants you to plot the point 1, 0. That is the first one. So I'm going to have another sticky note. And my job, again, is to now put some dots. All right, so I'm going to start out by plotting the point of 1, 0. So I have a clean slate here. I'm going to, let's use a different color. I'm going to use orange. I'm going to start at 0, 0. I'm going to go over 1 because this is the x, this is the y. So I'm going to go over 1, but then I'm not going to go anywhere because y is 0. So this right here is my dot, and this is where it goes. So let's call this, we'll call this example D. And example D is on the x-axis. That's where it fell. It fell on the x-axis. Okay, now let's do another one. Okay, so example E. Example E tells us to plot point F at -4, -4. So this one, they tell us what it's called. It's called point F. And our job is to plot this point at -4, -4. So again, we're going to use our pen. We're going to go over jumps 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. On big ideas, you're just going to make one click. Just click it once. You're not going to click at -4 and then click again at -4. You're just putting one dot. So use your cursor. You could use your cursor over here and go 0 and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't click, but then go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then click it. Okay? So that's on big ideas. When they ask you, oopsie. Now I just messed that up. Okay, so on big ideas, when they ask you to plot it, you're just going to make one dot. Okay, and this one, we are calling this point F, and it is in quadrant number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this plot point was found quadrant 3. All right, let's go ahead and plot one more example before I give you another try it. So example F says to plot point G at (3, 5). Okay, so again, we're going to start with our 0, 0, and we're going to go left or right. This one tells us it's a positive, so the x is positive, so we're going to go over 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go up because that one's positive 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just putting one little dot there, and that one is at, this was called point G. All right, it is your turn now for your triads. And so for your triads, I want you to plot point H, and you're going to plot point H at -3, -4. And then I want you to plot point J, and J is located at 0, 3. Okay, so go ahead and plot both. Oh, you can't see that. Plot both of those and then hit play when you are ready to check your understanding. So I'm just going to probably stick with green since it's the triad. And I'm going to start again at 0, 0. And I'm going to go over -3. So 1, 2, 3. And then I have to go down to -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, it's the neighbor. So if these were like homes, H is F's neighbor. Look at that, they're friends. Okay, and this is in quadrant 3. So again, quadrant 3. Okay, my next point, J, is at 0. So I don't go anywhere for X. I don't go anywhere. It's a 0. So you just stay right there on the 0. But then it's a +3. So I'm going to jump 3 places up. 1, 2, 3. And my dot goes right there. And that is J. J is on the Y axis. So it's on the Y. This is the Y axis. And because it's straight on it, it's on the Y. D was on the X axis because it didn't go anywhere. We didn't tell you. G is in quadrant 1. Quadrant number 1. All right. How did you do on these, on graphing these points? All right, your job now is to answer your essential question. Again, I ran out of space. Essential question, and give me your level of understanding out to the side. Where are you at? Are you able to identify the ordered pairs? So here we identified the ordered pair, and then down here we plotted points. Where are you at with these two topics? Okay, and then if you need help, come on back to the Google Meet and ask for help. Otherwise, you may go and do your practice work. As always, I appreciate all of your hard work and effort, and make it a great day.